motherfucker, right?
Man, you ain't lying, man. Shit.
I don't have a choice.
Yeah, buddy. Yes, I'll see what happens. I know next week we're about to add in another practice.
Oh, for real?
So it's either going to be either Monday or Tuesday, but whichever day, we only practice for an hour instead of we practice every Thursday for 2 hours.
All right.
So that day, whichever one, it'll be for just an hour. So yeah, if it ends up being Tuesday, I'll probably be up.
Okay.
Because we're probably we're gonna shoot for practice on probably like 5:30 to 6:30.
Okay.
So yeah.
I know I'll still be there. I think everybody else will too. I just chill. I know we gotta go to work. I'm like, I don't sleep anyway. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
so
I don't know what sleep is. I take naps.
Is that
I don't sleep.
Exactly.
I not sleep. I take naps.
You know what?
Shit.
What time you go to bed? Man, because me and Angel Face will sit up there and sweet dick. And it's easy to do that because she 2 hours behind.
Mm-hmm.
So that means while I'm sitting up here, it's midnight. Shit, it's only 10 o'clock for her.
Oh, I already know shit because I'll be talking about Anna all the damn
Exactly.
time. She be fucking sending me shit. And it don't be 11 o'clock there. For 1 o'clock here, though.
Exactly. So nigga, get up, before I roll over and go to bed, sometimes it'll be 3 o'clock, 3:30. Gotta be up at 6. I'm like, fuck. Well, but body's used to it.
I tell you.
So.
Yeah, you know how I said I was trying to sleep like a normal person.
Yeah.
It didn't work. It hasn't worked. It hasn't worked. Day 3, I gave up. I was like, you know what? Fuck it, man. So for the most part, about 3, 4 o'clock. I go up there and I go to sleep like I normally do. I'm not sleeping as long.
Right.
But yeah, I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I ain't even gonna fight it.
Accept it.
The shit just didn't work. Cause I would stay up all day.
Uh-huh.
And I'd go to sleep 11, 12 o'clock. Still wake up at like 3.
Damn.
I'm like, so there's just no fucking point. I'll just go to sleep regular time. Sometimes, cause I know the other day I went to sleep maybe like 6.
Okay.
I slept about 1 o'clock. Boy, that was.
Was everything you hoped the
righteous.
will be?
But damn it, I was up till about 10 o'clock in the morning after that.
That shit right there be killing me.
So, I mean, yeah.
It is what it is.
I think that was probably the day where I was just like, man, fuck this shit. I tried to be normal for a couple of days. It didn't work.
Right.
And shit. So.
Gave it your best shot.
I tried.
That's all that can be expected of you.
Shit.
When it comes down to that, that is literally all that can be expected of you. You gave it your best shot. Ooh.
So damn,
man, I love that shit. That is my new go-to from here on out. Both of them. Come down to whiskey.
Shit.
Yes.
That plays some good shit.
Like I said, I can sip on that shit straight. Got that nice little with it, but you mix with some Coke, it's not too shabby.
Yeah. I've never really been a sipping it straight.
See,
type of guy.
I've
never really been that. I've always just been more, if I'm gonna do that, just pour me a shot for the shit.
Just go ahead.
Keep pushing. But yeah, I like just mix it with a little something.
Right.
And then get it pushing. Because you know when you mix with, so you just play around with shit and just kind of see what's good. Like I said, when you left that big ass fucking bottle of Canadian whiskey over here,
look.
I was mixing that shit with everything. I swear, I mix it with Coke, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
I might even mix that shit with some tea at some point. Probably just because I didn't have nothing left. I didn't have no soda left. So I was like, fuck it. Shit.
Give it a go.
And after a while, I just kind of got numb to it. And I killed that shit after a while.
That shit. There.
I knew that shit was real when you wasn't fucking with it, though.
Man, look. We took that shot. I swear, it felt like some straight unleaded. That's what it felt like. Straight. I was like, I was not expecting that.
I think the shot was what.
Yeah, that's what.
Because that bottle, it sat here for a while.
It did.
I touched it. It was almost like every time I came in here, the motherfucking bottle was just laughing at me. Talking about, look at this little bitch.
Like you ain't came back since when?
And then after a while, I'm trying to figure out when. I think it was maybe when we went out at some point, and then I came back home and I just poured some up. I mixed it up and it was just like, fuck it, man.
We here.
Finished killing that shit.
Why not? Why fucking not? Because at least we know it didn't go to waste.
It damn sure did. That's one thing. That's one thing I would never do. I ain't gonna waste no liquor.
At all.
If it's there, it's gonna get drank.
Yeah, it's gonna find a way.
I don't care how long it's gonna take, but it's gonna get drank.
It's gonna happen.
Shit. it take me a whole minute to drink that Terramana too. Just 'cause, I'm not the biggest tequila guy. Tequila's just never been my drink. But that one was smooth though.
No doubt.
I was like, I can fuck with that one, but it still took me a little bit to drink all of it though, just because.
Right.
I was trying to find that right mix. I was mixing that shit with a lot of shit too.
Well, because you found you hipped it on to that. What was it? The
pineapple,
orange.
mango, orange juice,
yeah,
something like that.
And that was it. That was the go-to.
That one hit.
Yeah.
Because I mixed it with a lot of shit. I mixed it with orange juice. I think I even mixed it with apple juice.
Right.
Like shit, we're gonna figure this shit out.
That's
and that fucking pineapple, orange, mango, whatever juice it is.
That set it off.
Yeah.
That was the kicker.
That's the one.
That is the kicker
right there. Shit.
Like if I had to choose my favorite types of drinks, like in order, like shit, because I like all of them. I do. But I say whiskey, vodka. I feel like they both go hand in hand because I enjoy mixing and matching.
Those are definitely my top two. Most definitely.
If I'm trying to really get there, like never go wrong with gin. I love gin on occasions, but whiskey, vodka, rum. If I had to, tequila is in there floating fourth, third and fourth. It just depends.
Yeah.
But that would probably be my order if I had to choose.
Yeah.
Because there's a whole variety of whiskeys, but there's also a whole variety of vodkas. And, we like to experiment, try different shit, different flavors. What does that go with? What does it look like? So if I had to choose, that's what it would. That's what it would be for me.
I'm with you on the rum, too. I don't mind a good rum and Dr. Pepper.
Oh, yeah. What I do
is, too.
I get a song with us. One of my good homeboys, Shane, him and his wife.
I remember Shane.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Shane, my dude, man, and his wife is from Nicaragua, and they got this one called Florida de Caña, and it's a dark or clear rum, but the older it sits, the better it tastes, just like with anything else. But it's for a reasonable price, and that shit is so good. Don't get me wrong, you can't go wrong with Captain Morgan, stuff like that. But that Florida de Caña, he introduced me to that a while back, and I have to get us some of that. We have to try some of that.
And see, I don't drink rum just a whole lot. Like I said, with whiskey, vodka, my go-tos.
Right.
But when it comes to rum, cracking.
Oh, man, look.
I grab some of that cracking, bro. Shit.
Man, that motherfucker is on that motherfucking bottle looking at you, talking about ready to sprout. Every time I get a bottle, the first thing that I come to mind is Liam Neeson and Clash. I was like, release the Kraken! That shit is so good. It got that molasses in it. You can't go wrong with it.
Anytime I drink rum, I'm going back to fucking Johnny Depp and Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, yeah.
Why is the rum always gone?
Because it's so fucking good.
Shit.
So good.
Yeah, for real.
You can't go wrong.
But yeah, I fuck with that. I never really been a Patron or Hennessy or Scotch, bourbon. I've never really just been
one of those.
One of them. Like, those just don't really, they don't do nothing for me. I'll say that.
Like, because like the Scotch and bourbon, they're, if I'm not mistaken, types of whiskey. But like, just finding the right one. Like I say, we drink for fun. We drink to socialize. We like what tastes good. Some people, they really get down serious with it. I'm like, is it smooth? How big is the bite? And can you mix it? Cool. Then we go from there. But, nah, man, you get you a good vodka, good whiskey, good rum or whatnot, can't go wrong with it. But because I put it to you like this, I'll never forget. One tequila that I absolutely was not in love with was fucking 1800.
You're not the only one.
Look, I'll never forget one time me and my homeboy was sitting there at Brad, and he was like, well, it pours a shot. They had the commercial. It pours a shot for you. You turn it over and I drank that shit. I say, what the fuck? However, their mixed margaritas is pretty damn good. You remember when we was in Miami and got that, that shit was pretty damn tasty. I could get with that.
And obviously Terramana. I still need to try the other one. We had the Blanco.
Okay, we didn't get the
other one.
Right. Okay.
I don't know what the fucking flavor of that shit was, but I still need to try that one. But I'm just not the biggest tequila person at all, and I haven't been for a while. And this is why I don't really like it.
Okay.
When people get shots for me.
Okay.
Or I take it back. I'm cool with it if they ask me maybe what I want or, hey, are you good with this? But I don't like when somebody just grabs 2 shots and then brings the shit to me.
Right.
don't ask nothing because I remember I was out at Treff's one night.
You went back.
Long time ago.
You went
That's
back.
how old. That's how long ago this was. Treff's long time ago with this one chick. She was Puerto Rican.
Okay.
Chick, yeah, and she drank tequila heavy. I did not know that until that night. She was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go get a shot." Or no, she didn't say you want one. She was like, "Hey, I'm gonna just go get a shot." I was like, "All right, cool." And she brought me back one too.
Okay.
And I was like, I didn't even have to say what it was. The shit bitch slapped me in my face. The scent of it. I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, damn it, I don't do tequila. But I was like, she done bought it for me. And I ain't about to be no bitch.
Right.
I was like, shit, man. So took that shit to the head, I swear. At that point, because like I said, this was Treff's a long time ago. What little chest hair I had, that shit was gone. That shit seared off of my fucking chest. Since then, I don't do fucking tequila. I just don't. You know?
Like, how can I put it? Shots of Patron, cool. Not my favorite, not my tops. I love margaritas. You know, I'm cool with a good margarita. But like you say, just straight up, tequila sunrises are good. Tequila cranberry is cool. But it's not, like you say, it's just not something that I gravitate towards. And it's not because, a lot of people are like, oh, I can't do tequila. Tequila get me out there. It ain't, it's just, for all the Mexican shit I like, tequila, I'll take it. Don't get me wrong. But I go with menudo and caldo and barbacoa and fajitas and shit like that. Then tequila. I don't know if it's maybe because they ain't had the right tequila. Because I want to try something different outside of Patron. Like you said, we cut for Terramana. Cool. It's nice. I wouldn't mind one day running the gambit, seeing what really just... Cornitos is pretty good as well. I like that. 1800, we have to see.
Yeah. Most
definitely have to see.
Yeah. Yeah, something out there just... Whew. Shit. Just like the other day, I told you when I was up at Dodge with Monica drinking.
Right.
Same fucking shit. She bought me a fucking shot. She brought it to me. Fucking payday shot. Good than a motherfucker.
Well, that says a lot.
And that shit crept up on me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No doubt. Because the thing is, I remember you saying, you was like, bro, I only had 2 drinks and a shot.
I was like, that shit got me there. Dude. I was like, what the fuck is in this damn thing, dude? Because at that point, I was on my second drink. It was probably about 10 minutes to last call.
Right.
I was on my second drink, just sipping on some vodka.
Chilling.
What kind of vodka was it? I can't remember what kind of vodka it was. But just sipping on my vodka and Sprite, chilling. She wanted to buy me a shot. I was like, all right, cool, shit, fuck it. And she brought that over there. I never had it before.
Right.
I was like, about 10 minutes later, right, when I was signing my tab, cashing out, I was like, I'm a little fucked up right now. Like, what the fuck?
Straight up felt it.
I ain't know. She was good to motherfucker.
No shit.
Like, but shit. Yeah. You ever had it before?
Never have, I don't think. I don't think I do it taste like a payday. No shit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that shit it's a sweet shot. It's a cool shot though. Like, they put salt on the rim.
Okay.
I didn't even fucking need to even fucking leak the damn salt. Like, the shot wasn't bad. I mean, maybe, it got me there, so maybe I should have licked fucking salt. The shit. But yeah, it was cool though. It was a cool shot.
Don't definitely have to check into it, because I never had it.
That might end up being what she gets you, because she said she owe you a shot too, so.
That's what's up. We shall see. We shall definitely see.
Yeah, buddy. Episode, no fucking idea.
At all. We here.
I'm feeling good. Off of eating and some liquor. So I'm feeling good.
Righteous.
So I don't fucking know what episode it is. 81, 82, something like that.
Yeah,
but as always, it is your boy, the Bad Guy P Mac.
Hey, it's your boy, the Walking Holiday He Man.
We here with y'all once again, man. Shit. Hell yeah. But yeah, man, shout out Jay-Z for that, man. Cause I got curious when I was watching that clip, just to see just how many rappers are in Rock Wall, and it's really not a lot.
Which is fair.
It's Run DMC.
See, that's what I was about to say.
NWA.
Okay.
Tupac, Biggie.
Right.
Now Jay-Z. I know I'm missing a couple, but there's really not a lot when it comes to rappers. So that's a huge accomplishment.
That says a lot.
Jay-Z. If I fucking had my applause on here, I'd give him a round of applause for that. But
it's okay.
But we'll do it in spirit.
Yeah, we got him.
We'll do it in spirit, man. Shout out Jay-Z, man. Dude. I mean, when I think of Jay-Z and I think of the Black Album, which is probably my favorite Jay-Z album.
Right.
And on What More Can I Say?
Mm-hmm.
Never been a nigga this good for this long, dude.
Yeah, he definitely has longevity.
You think about 3 decades. 3 decades Jay-Z been doing this.
No doubt.
He ain't he ain't lost a step.
And that says a lot. Reason being is because with each decade, music changes.
Mm-hmm.
And he's found a way to evolve with it, but still be him in the process. You know, because sometimes artists do the most, and you're like, whoa, that's who? That's what? They doing who? What? When? No, whether who he collabs with or what he does,
mm-hmm.
he still finds a way to still be himself over the process, the duration, I should say. So, no, it's a good induction if you ask me.
Yeah, and it's hard to out rap that nigga on the fucking song too. Watch it if you had that nigga featured on some shit, because it is hard to out rap that nigga.
That part, you know, he ain't coming in half-ass. At least because you got some rappers who's featured, and you can tell they just featured.
Mm-hmm.
They don't take it as serious as if it was their own album. No, when Jay takes pride in whatever he put down on the track, and it shows. Mm-hmm. So, no, you're right. You got to be careful.
Yeah, buddy. And then not even, you know, when you think of what he has done, not even just for hip hop, but for music in general, you think, well, even the business aspect of it.
That's right.
Jay-Z killed the fucking game. Like when I tell you, like, when I put my list
mm-hmm.
together,
right?
And obviously, it's, you know, everybody's gonna have their own opinion on the shit.
Okay,
it's cool. I don't really argue too many people's lists when they put them together. But when I make my greatest rappers of all time list, I got Jay-Z number 1.
Got you.
At my shit.
Mm-hmm.
I probably have Tupac second.
Mm-hmm.
If Biggie hadn't passed,
okay,
you could best believe he probably, and I know he's at the top of a lot of people's list. I'm not gonna argue that.
Right.
If he hadn't passed, he probably would be at the top of mine too.
Okay.
I look at, you know, how long Biggie was active, put out 2 albums, 2 projects.
Right.
Cool. 2 fucking phenomenal albums at that.
True.
But then you look at Tupac, that was out about the same amount of time. And look how much music he put out.
True.
So, and I mean, I'm not saying that that's the barometer for why I don't have Biggie at the top of my list, but I guess I just would have liked to hear at least a little bit more from him.
Okay.
To, you know, to put him at the very top of my list. I'll say that.
Right.
So, for me personally, I got Jay-Z at the top of my list. I think he is the GOAT.
For me, I have to still go with Pop. And the reason being is just a short amount of time of what he was able to do.
Mm-hmm.
Lack of features. You know, a lot of his songs, it seemed like it was just him.
And a majority of his features were people he was putting on.
Exactly.
Not like
already established talent.
Already established. It was guys more so like the Outlaws.
Yes.
Stretch, Kato, all them niggas.
Exactly.
I mean? So, yeah, I feel you.
And the content. You know, mm-hmm. I ain't saying Jay-Z ain't never had nothing that came out pertaining to the community or what's going on in today's society, but for me, a lot of people, like I love a lot of Tupac songs, but Brenda Got a Baby that's touching on some shit that still apply. Mm-hmm. You can put that on in any generation and it still hits. So the content, the fact that it was just him, he done had that many features and amount of material he kicked out in a short amount of time. To me, that carries something. And I can see how Jay-Z, the fact that he's done it for so long, consistently, also carries something as well. So it's definitely neck and neck. You know, I'm not saying like Pac is above and beyond Jay-Z in that regard, but when I'm just looking at it from that perspective of, because I feel like, don't get me wrong, like listening to rap. Rap sometimes lets you get the opportunity to get loose, have fun, not think about anything.
Shit, you know me, I don't fucking hardly listen to rap music now. If I do, it's older shit.
Right.
You know,
but
for the most part.
But to be able to have something that provides depth, content, and still, because while Tupac's throughout, you know what I'm saying, How Do You Want It and California Love, for every one of those, he also has some shit that applied to some niggas in the hood that they could relate to or real life struggles. And that's not even including acting. I can only imagine what he would have been if he just said, you know what, I'm a park actor and I'm just going to do music full time. That to me is what, the fact that he was able to juggle all of that and still have the career that he had. That is why I have to put him up there on that echelon.
Yeah. What was that? Like I said, I got him number 2.
No doubt.
They're like right there. Like you said, I don't have Jay-Z just number 1 by a landslide.
Right.
Anything like that. But I just 1 and 2. Boom, boom. That's just kind of how I got mine. And yeah. I mean, that longevity is huge.
It is.
It's extremely huge. I mean, 30 years of rapping his ass off like this, like it ain't shit, man. The motherfucker still rap like he fucking 22 years old. The motherfucker like 51, 52. And today is his birthday, too. Happy birthday, Jay-Z. I just realized
really?
that. Today is his birthday.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Shit.
That says a lot.
It's 30 years just consistent. Just a picture of consistency. And like I said, he just ain't lost a step. Motherfucker's still in game shape. Like, you know what I mean? And you know what the thing is with him is that he's very selective. Mm-hmm. You know, and I think that says something because you have a lot of cats who probably been in the game for a while, but they hop on any and everything. But with him, he's just not going to hop on anybody's track. You know, he doesn't lower his standards. It's like whatever track he's on, you either going to have to be a heavyweight and keep up, or you like get 8, you're going to be devoured. So he's very, very selective, even though he retired in what he does. So, he got to give him the man mad kudos. Yeah. And then like even at the little ceremony or whatever, what I thought was dope about his acceptance speech, he did everything to almost not even make the speech about him.
No shit.
He brought up all the guys that influenced him. And, you know, just kind of, you know, I guess things he kind of took and learned from them. Like he brought up LL.
Okay.
And I think, who else did he bring? Brought up like 4 or 5 motherfuckers, I think. Like Rakim, I want to say. And it was a few. It was a few New York rappers that he brought up.
Like motherfuckers sleep on LL too. I ain't gonna lie. You know, they know him as a rapper. I mean, as a actor. But then he has some shit going on.
You're not lying. Like, don't get me wrong. I fuck with Drake, but I hate when people say Drake.
Don't do that.
Started this whole
don't do that.
Singing nigga.
Don't do that
thing. Hell, I hated it when people said Ja Rule fucking that verses that Ja Rule had against Fat Joe. He was up on stage saying, I started this singing nigga shit. No. Neither one of you niggas would have done what you did without LL. LL started that shit.
Easily.
LL made it cool to be the sensitive rapper.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That
touched on all
females and shit.
Yeah. He knew his audience. Now like I said, he could switch it up. He could be that dude, but at the same time, he knew that females was vibing with him, and he acknowledged that crowd. You know, which is something that a lot of rappers don't do. You know, they cater a lot of times to hood niggas, but they forget that sometimes bitches feel them too. And I say bitches in a respectful way.
Respect, always.
You know what I'm saying?
Always respect. Shit.
Females vibe as well to what they're listening to. So, yeah, LL, I mean, there's a lot of guys out there that kind of get overlooked or in that regard into something that they started. But it's good to hear that Jay-Z reached out and basically let it be known how these other people influenced him over the course of his career.
And I think that's the biggest reason why I liked that Jay-Z did that, was because a lot of people forget because of the amazing actor that LL is.
Right.
they forget what he did for hip hop in the early and mid 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Hell, even in the damn 2000s. Shit, we was just talking about Grams and Club Energy.
Right.
Man, you be back up in Grams and Club Energy back in the day when that damn Headsprung came on.
And guess what?
Oh, man.
It's going down.
It's on, duh.
It's going down.
Shit. Y'all talk about Headsprung all you want. That was my fucking joint. Duh.
Man, look at her. They gonna have to get with it because, and sometimes I do feel like, you know, some good shit gets lost in outer space because certain people wasn't around. And I feel like a lot of people didn't, because the generation that's evolving now, you don't have to work as hard in order to be as well known and famous for your content. Back then, a motherfucker tell you straight up, that ain't it. You knew that when an artist got play on the radio, concerts, MTV, BET, they had to work hard to get there. Mm-hmm. Now, with there being other avenues for you to get on, whether it's YouTube or TikTok or Snapchat, or it's diluted you don't have to be as talented, so to speak. Now, you could be attention worthy. You could do some throw it off as shit, but does it match your lyrics? Because a lot of times people like people for their antics as opposed to what they bring to the table, lyric wise.
And y'all can stop trying to pump these Island Boy niggas. Please stop trying to pump. I seen the motherfuckers.
Oh Lord!
You see the motherfuckers just got booed off the stage at Club Live.
I heard about that, dog. Them niggas look like damn gremlins. Are you serious?
Stop talking about
bro,
niggas,
I put it like this.
That's the type of shit that's just wrong.
Wrong. I can't get behind it. You know what I'm saying? How can I put it? Just because I can't get behind it, if that's something you like, that's what you like. But that's just ain't for me. Because a lot of people fall in love with the way a person look, the wildness that they do. But where's your talent? Where's your what do you bring to the table?
You don't have to have talent nowadays.
You don't.
All you have to do then, and all these record companies look for now, is the motherfucker that catch a wave. Hmm? And I think
very much so.
I want to say, I could be wrong, but I want to say Def Jam.
Okay.
It's either Def Jam or maybe Atlantic. Can't remember which one, but one of them two. That's all they look for.
Don't say
it's somebody that catch the wave.
And that's it. That's all they care about. No.
That's it. It's one of them two. I can't remember which one.
No. Music.
Maybe it's Atlantic. But they try to catch a wave. Like they sign all these motherfuckers that just get, they catch a wave. Like you said, do something stupid, grab some attention, and motherfuckers end up liking them for that shit.
Bro.
Those are the motherfuckers they sign.
I can't because they fade. And that to me means that you don't care or value your artist. You're looking at it from a standpoint of, I'm finna bleed you and then discard you. Mm-hmm. Literally, that's it. I don't care about your music. And guess what? A lot of artists, which I could understand how this can be the case. They feel like, oh, I'm finna get put on. I'm finna sign this contract. Yada, yada, yada. They recognize me. They're gonna get behind me, so on and so forth. When in the back of the company's mind, they're like, okay, we got another asset. Let me go ahead and wipe my ass with you and then discard you, bleed you dry, and then just get what I get, and then you're on your own. So, I don't know, man. They have to really, really come with it. Really have to come with it.
Or maybe it's Empire. I don't know. One of them fucking record companies. That's all they do. Those are all the motherfuckers that they sign. They sign like YouTube sensations. Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers that catch a wave off of TikTok or Instagram or something. Those are motherfuckers they sign.
Right.
But yeah, that shit just irks me.
No, I mean, it just blows my mind. Like, very much so.
And I mean, just anything entertaining or controversial, shit sells. Like all this fucking shit with Lil Nas X. Shit fucking sells. Me, I can't get, because there's one song of his, I don't know if it's his or Jack Harlow.
Okay.
But it's them two together. I don't know whose song it is.
Okay.
But the clip I seen in the damn video is Lil Nas X.
All right.
And like 4 or 5 niggas dancing naked.
All right.
Like they fucking dicks are censored out and shit. Mm-hmm. But they're sitting there dancing naked.
Right.
I don't want to see that. You know what I mean? Like,
you like, that's not for you.
Just like, but like all this shit with Lil Nas X, it sells. And you know, by all accounts, everybody says that he is an amazing person.
Okay.
I'm like, that's all well and good. It just
not for you.
It's really not. And And I mean, the song that now I've only heard Jack Harlow's part on it. That's the way that white boy can spit.
Okay.
I've only heard his verse on that song. I don't think I've ever heard. That's why I don't know whose song it is. But
right.
I saw that little clip with that nigga dancing and shit like that. And I'm just like, I just can't get behind this. You know what I mean? That's just not my vibe.
No, I totally understand.
And like I said, it's a dope song of what I heard of it. I was like, the shit, it kind of hit a little bit.
Right.
But seeing the song and then the visual to go with it, I'm like, it kind of takes away from it for me a little bit. So.
No, and you know what? There's nothing wrong with saying that that's just not for you. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times people will ride away just to ride away. But knowing that, like you say, respect what he does, that's him. But
I'm not going to knock him for it. I'm not going to knock anybody that likes it. It's just not my cup of tea.
And there's nothing wrong with that. You ain't down him. You ain't said anything bad against him. But at the same time, if it's not for you, it's not for you. I haven't seen it, you know, and for the most part, I haven't been too much I'll be honest, as far as rap, I've been mostly on my down south, Big Mo, Pimp C type shit like that. I haven't really listened to too much for Mo, MO3 rap as of late. So I haven't seen the videos. I don't too much know because don't get me started on videos nowadays.
When it comes to newer artists, join her.
Right.
Like, that's about the only rapper I listen to, really. Like, outside of that, everybody else I listen to are more established people that I fuck with. Like Ross, he's got an album about to drop.
Right.
Fuck with Ross. Like I said, I fuck with Drake. I know a lot of people want to shit on him because he's a fucking cornball.
I mean,
the nigga make good music, dude.
And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Because I'm a firm believer in you like what you like.
And like I said, I've told you this plenty of times, I've never looked at Drake. Or I have before, especially early on. But the more popular he got, and with him becoming a megastar, I stopped looking at Drake as a rapper. This motherfucker's way more than a rapper now. This nigga's a megastar. This motherfucker's just a flat out artist.
That's it. Yeah,
that's what I looked at him as.
I think that's fair. You know what I'm saying?
I think around probably after Nothing Was the Same. I can't think. Maybe I think Views was after that.
Okay.
Probably somewhere around that time is when when Drake stopped being a rapper in my eyes.
Right.
And I was like, this motherfucker is bigger than that.
No doubt.
Like, this motherfucker is going to change music forever.
Which let's be honest, he has. Mm-hmm. Whether you hate him or love him, he has done that. Like
me and Mook was talking about it when we were talking about the very select few rappers and hip hop artists that were in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. We were like, Drake is somebody that will be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame one day.
Okay. Yes, it's gonna happen.
Wayne is probably another one that will be in there one day.
Facts.
And Eminem will probably be in there one day.
Mm-hmm.
And this might be controversial to some of y'all, but Kanye is probably gonna be in there one day.
Yeah.
Those are like the only 4 rappers.
Right.
That I think are shoo-ins, guaranteed. Everybody else, I don't know. Like, I don't know if Kendrick Lamar would be in there one day. I don't know if J. Cole would be in there one day because we never know what the fuck we're going to get out of them.
Right.
Kendrick dropped this fucking revolutionary shit all the time. Sometimes I just want to hear some gun bars or some shit. I don't fucking need to hear all this fucking Black Panther shit.
So, so what you just ease up a little bit.
Just a little bit, man. Give me fucking Good Kid, Mad City or Section 80 Kendrick. Not this fucking To Pimp a Butterfly revolutionary Black Panther shit. Oh, man.
No, I totally understand that.
Oh, man. And sticking on the music topic for a whole minute.
Okay.
Bone Thugs and Harmony verse 3-6 Mafia.
Bro, look. Look here. Busy was not trying to hear that shit from the get-go. I understand. But at the same time, Busy was throwing bottles and bagging up. Like, because it wasn't a battle rap. I get that.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So I could understand he was like, he's not going to be disrespectful. Because they showed the clip, if I'm not mistaken, because I only seen bits and pieces. Rapping, and they kind of getting in each other's faces while the song's going on. yada yada yada. Busy just wasn't trying to hear that day.
Yeah. And there was a video posted before the verses.
Okay.
A Busy Bone saying,
these devil worship.
Get these 3-6 Mafia devil worshiping motherfuckers the fuck out of
here. He already had it in his mind.
on it. Going in
right.
there. Now, I will shoot Busy Bone a tad bit of bail money.
Okay.
Because when he said that shit, that y'all motherfuckers ain't about to be sitting up here mocking me while I'm on stage. Fine. You said what you said. All right, whatever. To shoot Busy a little bit of bail, that motherfucker then proceeded to say, suck my dick, nigga. Mm-hmm. Now, for my Caucasians out there,
mm-hmm.
when it comes to black people, suck my dick is fighting words.
Yeah.
When it comes
very
to black
much
people.
so. Because that's like the equivalent of spitting on me and my like disrespect on a whole new level.
For my Caucasian people that may not be aware, never say suck my dick to a black person. It's going to end in the fisticuffs. So, in that, completely understood why Busy lost it after that.
Right.
Now, I know at one point, he whatever the fuck he threw, the microphone or whatever the fuck it was, he threw it.
Right.
Motherfucker rushed him. Somebody grabbed him a little bit.
Right.
But he got his track shoes on a little bit. Crazy Bone was just looking like, I knew this shit was going to happen. I don't even give a fuck. He didn't try to break it up. Nothing.
Okay.
Lazy was, I didn't see all of it. They said Lazy was the peacemaker.
Okay.
I could see that. But I do believe they squashed it, said, fuck it, let's continue on, let's go, and say, fuck it. Like, him and Busy dapped up, and, there was no more shit from what I heard. I didn't see the whole thing. I watched some of it, but
really,
I heard that's what happened. Lazy was the peacemaker. They dapped it up, squashed it, said, whatever, let's do this shit. So,
okay.
And yeah, I heard all in all, I heard overall it was a good night. Like, when I first heard they was about to be matched up against one another, I was like, I fuck with Bone Thugs and Harmony heavy. Like, I was introduced to hip hop from Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Right.
That's how I got introduced to hip hop when I was a kid. So, I was rocking with them.
Right.
But I fuck with 3-6 Mafia too. But when I saw that it was them two matched up against each other, I was like, this is a huge mismatch for Bone Thugs and Harmony. Like, 3-6 Mafia got a lot of fucking hits.
Right.
That they can't match. In the commercial aspect, I'll say that. Somebody like me that, that started off with Bone Thugs and I learned like their whole fucking catalog.
Right.
I was hyped, but for a commercial crowd,
no doubt.
They weren't going to just have the hits like that. Then they didn't do first of the month either. I could have slapped them up for not doing that.
I don't know how you not do that. Like, that was my grandma's
right up there with Crossroads.
Song.
That's right there with Crossroads.
Right.
They did Crossroads.
So you have to
how do you not do first of the month? I don't get that.
It don't make sense. So it's like, no, that's like one of they joints.
Mm-hmm.
Like, straight up. That is up there. So, yeah, man, it's... Because, did you hear about how, if you ever get a chance, check out, and I'm paraphrasing, because I've been drinking, the interview with Bun B in regards to how International Players Anthem came to be between UGK, Outkast, and how, how they kind of...
They played that song, too.
See,
360 did that.
See, that's the thing, though. Bun B broke it down. Originally, it was supposed to be UGK, if I'm not mistaken, 3-6 Mafia, and Outkast at one point in time. Well, 3-6 Mafia won an Oscar for Hustle and Flow. All right?
They brought Terrence Howard light skin out.
I saw that. Representing light skin. Proud of you. Proud of you, Terrence. Proud of you. Then when you done wild out, you didn't do the most. You did up there and did what you knew the assignment. And so what happened was they went to their execs and was like, okay, we need a raise. We Oscar winners now. You got to pay us. Turmoil kicked in with that. And long story short, they kind of phased them out of their music. So here is UGK with this song, but 3-6 Mafia ain't necessarily on it. So they go to All-Star Weekend. I forgot which year it was. And they was having samples out. And what happened was Outkast hit them up individually. Dre was like, I don't like the drums on this, but I'll do the sample, the hook for it. I'm down for that. Big Boy was like, I love the drums on this. Let me get on that part. And, the hook. They come together like Captain Planet. That shit hit. But Dre was like, I'll do the song, but I'm not doing a video. He didn't want to do a video for it. So Bun B was like, this is what you do. I forgot the director's name. Benjamin, or I forgot. He did all the Outkast videos. And he say, this is what you do. You get this director to do the video. And give Andre 3000 creative control over how it shakes. So that was all him that brought that together. And sure enough, that's how it came to be. The Willie Hutch sample, the wedding theme, all of that. That's how that came to be, and that's how that came to shake. So get a chance to check out. Like I said, I'm paraphrasing. I've been drinking, so if I'm wrong, I don't know what to fucking tell you. But double check it, see what it looked like, and y'all, it's a nice story. It's a nice. Also talks about how Pimp C was not feeling Jay-Z for Big Pimpin' as well, and what that looked like. So if there's one thing you can say about Pimp C, he was real. Yeah. He was not a persona. He was not a fake dude. He was who he portrayed himself to be. Whether it was Jay-Z, No Limit, it didn't matter. So,
yeah, I always like those interviews where shit comes up. Like I liked when Crazy Bone was on Drink Champs.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he was telling some good shit too.
Was he?
Before he got shit faced on. Oh, because that motherfucker, he was gone by the end of that episode, man. But he told a lot of shit. Like he talked a lot about Eazy-E.
Okay.
And he talked about Biggie too. The verse that they spit on Notorious Thugs.
Okay, yeah, man.
They never heard his verse until the album came out.
Really?
Because they recorded their verses. He took the track.
Okay.
Went to lay down his, and then he died not too long after that. So they heard his verse the same time the world heard it.
No shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he talked about a lot of shit. Like, he talked about Eazy too. Like, he talked about how they got on with Eazy. Like, they called him and they rapped over the phone.
Really?
Eazy, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, shit was good. Yeah, if you get a chance to check that out. It was cool about it. It was a good little episode. They be sitting on there. Obviously, they drinking, and the shit is funny as fuck by the end of the shit. Niggas just be so shit-faced on there.
Right.
It's some good shit. Now, that's one we gotta go on. We gotta figure out how to be some guests on that motherfucker. Not just sit around drinking and talking shit.
Why not? We good at it. Look at us. We motherfucking pros.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of alcohol, what type of alcohol gets you ready? Sets the mood for you to be like, all right, let's do the damn thing.
Yes.
That part.
Any alcohol whatsoever. However you want to spin it. Vodka. I go stone cold. Whiskey. Vodka. Tequila. Wine.
Yes.
Whatever you want to throw at it. Whatever you want to throw at it. Alcohol.
Right on.
Gets me ready to go.
And I'm very similar.
There's different levels to it depending on what I'm drinking. Tequila will get me there a lot quicker.
Right.
Wine, because you're just kind of sipping it, might take a little longer, but you feel that mellow coming on.
And that's what wine does.
It depends on what it is.
Right.
All of them are gonna get me there at some point, just varying speeds, I guess you could say.
No, I'm right there with you. Like wine, I ain't gonna lie, that shit makes me very mellow. Like extremely fucking mellow. I could do shots on shots on shots and be good, but that wine is something that kind of flatlines me in a way to where I'm like, all right, shit. I prefer to drink wine at home. I'll put it like that. And I'll be honest, I'm like you. Any type of drink is gonna definitely get me there within reason. You know what I'm saying? Because how can I put it? Even though I drink, I still know that I'm still a taking man. So I know how to respect those boundaries and not just because I put it to you like this. I'd rather get fucked up and sweet dick with my girl than to even entertain anything else. Now, when we're together, when I drink, that's when the freaky shit all the way comes all the way out when we're together. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, so don't get me day drunk because we're going to fuck in the day. Gonna drink again at night and we're going to get it in. But I don't know, the dog come out. It don't, if I'm drinking, do not expect lovey-dovey. Please do not. Because if you do, you are not finna get that. Do not expect that.
Wine, yes.
Right, because I'm mellow.
Drinking wine, that's probably cool. When I'll probably pull out the massage oils.
Yeah.
Give you a little rub down, shit like that. But if we drinking, no, you about to get some fucking whiskey dick.
Yes, that's
so I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you, and it's probably gonna be for about an hour.
And that's true. I mean, that's just facts. Please do not expect, oh, you feeling good? Oh, no, you finna get this dog dick. That's, I mean, you just finna get stressed out. We finna get it in. If we driving home, we finna get freaky on the way there. I mean, it's just not do not expect the Casanova,
you about to get some grade A nastiness.
Yes.
That's what you about to get.
Yes, you are, because drink it stops the inhibitors. You finna get some shit that I've been having built up all the way through. And that's just the way it is. Do not expect anything innocent. Oh, schoolboy crushed. No. You finna get this bam bam. That's just the way it is.
Man, that's the real shit. That's real shit, though.
And I'm grateful baby girl understand.
You're not going to get the same amount of foreplay. There won't be. That's if you get any.
Right.
Because in some situation, we might not even get fully naked. Like, drop them, let's go.
Let's go right here.
None of the other shit.
Fuck all
that.
Like, how can I put it? I'm down for a little bit of, I may be fucked up, but I'll be down for it. But at the same time, my mind is on giving you this meat. And that's just facts.
Because I know when I'm in my regular bag, foreplay is huge for me. And I take my time with foreplay. We probably gonna get about at least a good 15 minutes.
Right.
15, 20 minutes foreplay, depending on, if there's massages or whatever.
Right.
We're gonna get about at least a good 15 minutes foreplay in.
No doubt.
Fuck it. Might get 5.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Just a little something, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and then boom, let's get it going.
And see, that is what I love about Angel Face. She has an understanding. She knows how I am when I am. And she's like, okay, we're done with that. Come on, you know what I'm here for. I'm not here for appetizers. Let's get down to the nitty gritty of this shit. So, the expectations, and for y'all out there, ladies, men, and how can I put it? Fellas, don't nut up. Because sometimes niggas nut up too. And what I mean by that is sometimes a lady enjoy having a drink, whether it's with their friends. And how can I put it? This is the reason why you and I are brothers. Because if you and I are kicking it, and if I get a message from her saying, hey, I'm ready right now, or you get a message from somebody saying, hey, where you at? Let's do this. We're like, look, we'll be like, you'll be like, hey, I gotta roll out. I got that text. Bet. But you got cats nowadays to where they are with somebody, or they get that text message and like, I'm with my boys. You know, I holler at you afterwards. Or, hell no. That's no. At all. Period.
You still gonna be my boy tomorrow.
That part.
I got to go.
Yes. And if you kicking it with somebody that don't understand that, you need to reevaluate that.
We not kicking it no more.
At all.
Fuck that.
So you gonna just leave us? You mad? You feel some type of way because
shit.
You know what I'm saying? So, fellas, reevaluate your relationship, because if she feels good in that moment, if she's like, look, I'm gonna do A, B, and C to you and that dick, you need to get here right now. Don't overthink it. Don't. If he can't understand that, he wasn't your boy to begin with.
And when I tell you,
at all,
that text message, she say, I'm finna do A, B, and C. Get screwed.
Yep.
Before she even finished saying that shit.
It's a done deal. It's a done fucking deal. Like, I kid you not. It's not open for discussion.
Yeah, you ain't got time for that. Fuck all that shit.
At all.
That's how we roll up.
Yeah.
Y'all simple Simon ass motherfuckers. Y'all get it, but
y'all boys better get with it.
I'm trying to tell you, get with it to get lost, shit.
That part. So, but
especially if you own it, shit.
Yeah, if you own one, because you're right. You're right, because I put it to you like this. A lot of freaky shit is going to go down when both of y'all are on it.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. It's still, you can still get there when it's one of y'all and it's still good. But when both of y'all bumped up with the damn me semi-eye closed drink feeling, and if y'all out together.
But I tell you, that's the type of shit right there.
Bruh.
You gonna wake up in the morning like,
what the fuck?
I just hope I'm still getting into heaven for all the nasty shit I did last night.
That part.
Because I just did a whole bunch of shit that you might not normally do
at all.
Sober. Shit. So.
Look, because that is my whole, like, if y'all out and about together, like, say for instance, we all kicking, me, you, Angel Face, and she lean over and be like, look, this is what I'm here for, this, let's go. Bro.
I would be like, handle your business. Shit. I can keep myself entertained.
See, that's that confidence. You know what I'm saying? That's that confidence.
I'm trying to tell you, and don't let us be at Dodge. I'm like, man, you see all these people in there? You better go. Shit.
Bet. We'll holler at you. We'll fuck with you.
I'll toss your motherfucking ass out like Uncle Phil used to do jazz.
Get the hell out of here,
nigga. Shit.
Just like that.
Shit.
So, fellas, stop getting in the way of your brother and your friend's blessings. If they finna go get some mushu with whoever, please don't be a hater.
Mm-hmm.
No, don't sit up there and be that guy, be that friend. Oh, so you just gonna leave me here? Hey, you was brought in this world alone. Yep. You'll be just motherfucking fine.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be A-okay. So get to it.
Shit. Yeah, damn Skippy on that. Fuck all that bullshit.
So get the fuck to it.
Man, for real.
So
nigga do not have time for all that shit. Fuck all that. I got a shot to get me some mushu.
Look,
I'll let you later. Shit.
Just like that. And be okay with it. Like, for real, fellas, ask yourself. Reevaluate your friends. See who they are. And what I mean by that is, will they support you if you're in a relationship and you finna get laid, or even if you single and somebody comes along and be like, hey, or that side piece, fuck buddy, hit you up and be like, what it do? Or are they gonna trip? Or are they gonna be like, damn, you already hollered at her, you already smashed at her? Because you gotta understand, when a woman is feeling it, because a lot of women are bold, not knocking it, because they are, but a lot of women are, it takes some of that little extra push to get in that mode, whether it's a few drinks or encouragement from a friend, or they haven't had that chorizo in quite some time. Mm-hmm. And for them to hit you up and to reach you out and be like, what it do? Come through, hit me with the bam bams. You know what I'm saying? Do you turn that down over? Yeah, you already know what I'm talking about.
All I fucking heard was Jim.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. With the bam bams. You know what I'm saying? If she wants you to come through with the bam bams, with her shit.
With the blam bams.
With the blam bams. Shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Are you going to let your boys talk you out of that? I'm just, because you got some, man, that's my boy. You know what? I fuck with you. Then you get in your feelings.
Are you fucking this nigga? Like, what the hell, man?
That's shit. I say the exact same thing. The exact same thing.
Simple Simon ass motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? So you need to look into that.
Shit.
Ladies, y'all too. Same thing works the best way. If he hit you up in the middle of the night after drink, like, what it do? And you feeling him. I'm not saying any dude that hit you up because guys drink and so on and so forth. But if it's that guy that you feeling you done smashed and you know you want to get your round, get your rocks off, or you gonna let your homegirl mother goose you out of not getting some dick? Because
I know a lot of y'all will.
Mm-hmm. Are you just gonna leave? I thought it was girls' night out. You just gonna leave and this feel this type of way? Don't let them do you like that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Don't do it.
Mm-hmm. Hear what the fuck we saying. Please. Hold up. Since episode 1, all we're doing is we're here for y'all. We know what the fuck we talking about. We know what the fuck we doing. We got this shit on lock like a closed door. We're here to help y'all.
That part.
Pick up what we're putting down.
That part. We're not just saying it just to be saying it. I promise you. You have our word on that. We're trying to help you the best way we know how, so that you ain't got to bump your head. But at the same time, if you want to be damn me El Stupido and do it on your own, have at it.
Shit.
Have at it.
Hell, I got one little thing to add to our last episode before we get up out of here.
What's up, brother?
Last episode, I think it was the last episode, we talked about men being soft.
Right.
Quote unquote soft.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to kind of touch on the opposite side of that, I guess you could say.
Okay.
It might not be the opposite side. Like I said, I've been drinking.
We here.
We out here.
Yeah.
We out here, shit. But, and I'm going to talk to the ladies.
Right
on this. And it's not to shit on them like they claim we do.
Mm-hmm.
We're teaching y'all, but something that kind of gets lost in the shuffle a lot when it comes to relationships.
Okay.
Is compliments and validation for men when they do right. At least I think so. I think it kind of gets lost in the shuffle because when you think about it, even in today's day and age when women are more empowered probably than they have ever been,
right?
Probably more confident than they've ever been and more independent than they've ever been. Right. Us as men, we are still naturally looked at as providers.
Right.
And that's never ever going to change. And because of that, I think there can be a lot of complacency on women's part.
Okay.
When it comes to complimenting and validating your man.
Right.
Like, as men, ladies, believe it or not, you could have the roughest, toughest, hardest dude on the block.
Mm-hmm.
As men, we want to feel wanted too.
Very much so.
And I really do think that gets lost in a lot of relationships. Because, let's be honest, when it comes to validation and compliments and all that shit, mm-hmm. that comes natural for women ever since they were little.
Right.
That doesn't come naturally for us as men.
At all. Period.
And I don't really think it's addressed enough.
No, because the way that society has it built, that makes it feel as if we are supposed to be these strong. We don't need those type of things. But at the same time, it reminds me of, if y'all haven't seen it, check out Sinbad's stand-up on Prime. No cussing involved, but he literally freestyles a whole session in regards to fixing relationships. And he discusses a point to where, touching on that, validation. It's a small part where he was talking about, my granddad, I think he said his granddad, my granddad would do anything for my grandma. And all it took was a cup of Kool-Aid and him saying, look at my baby. Look at my baby. My baby could do anything. And he was like, my granddad would be out there build a whole damn deck off of that alone. Because people fail to realize, ladies, y'all fail to realize, if we value you, if we invest in you, if we love you, if we care for you, to hear you say, I love and care for you too, that is so empowering. Mm-hmm. That is so, that you ladies, y'all have no idea, because we feel like we speak life into you. So when you speak life into us, that is equivalent exchange. That goes to show that, you know what, it's not one-sided. Sure, you can buy, give, but to hear it from you, to hear you say, you don't know what you mean to me. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for providing for me. Those are the type of things that provides a man with purpose. Because regardless, you could be the most independent woman alive. But when you're in a relationship, a man desires purpose in that relationship. Mm-hmm. Regardless of how small it is. I guarantee you, if you were independent in a relationship, had everything covered, your bills, your health, everything else, but you were in a relationship and you ask your man, say, hey, would you mind just waking me up at this time? I would greatly appreciate that. If you wouldn't mind getting this for me on a regular basis, I appreciate that. Or if you wouldn't mind doing this for me, that would mean the world to me. That makes us feel as if we get there's a difference between want and needing, but that gives us the opportunity to show that we have a place in your life. We are here for that. So, no, there's in my mind, there's absolutely nothing weak or nothing wrong with desiring affirmations from the person that you're in love with. We could give them to ourselves all day. Mm-hmm. I know I'm a good provider. I know that I'm a great man. I know that I'm faithful. I know that I'm here for her. But like you say,
it's that
bro.
Extra,
Bro, it hit different when you hear from your girl.
From someone that, especially somebody that you vibe with, that you rock with, that you cut for,
Yes.
you'll do anything for.
What?
Just to hear that look. Like, ladies, you ever notice when you compliment your man, it's almost like he doesn't really know how to respond. Number one is because we're not really used to it.
Right.
And two, it almost is like we're almost speechless by it because it just means that much.
Right.
To even just something simple as, you're so handsome.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Bro,
like,
I'll put it to you like
it
this.
feels amazing. Right.
Before Angel Face, I'll be absolutely honest with you. And even to this day, it still make me feel awkward. But at the same time, I had to literally get accustomed to that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because us as men, we are accustomed to deflecting. When it is told to us, we be like, nah, it's all good. You just said, no. And guess what? She will literally tell me, oh, look, I'm not telling you to tell you this. This is what I feel about you. Because it goes down to what we said about pickers. When you tell me, no, you just saying that, or you just thinking or saying that I'm handsome or beautiful or whatever, you're telling me, or if you not accepting that compliment, you're telling me that my picker is broken. That I should have chose somebody else besides you. And so when she touches on that or randomly says, I love you because of A, B, and C, that, like you said, that shit goes an extremely long way. So, no, bro, I feel you on that. I feel like that's a worthy topic to definitely discuss and touch on, because you're right, we just don't hear it enough.
Yeah.
Well, men don't, in general, just don't hear it enough. So, and fellas, if she tell you that, accept that.
Mm-hmm.
Accept it. Don't shy away from it. Don't project it off, because at that point in time, she's letting you know that how she feels about you. Take it, run with it, go with it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. I just wanted to bring that up.
That was we gonna have to run that back.
Because I thought a little bit more about it when I was listening back to the last episode when we were talking about men being soft and shit. And I thought about that, and I made sure to put that in my notes so we touch on that a little bit more.
Yes.
Shit.
We gonna have to fuck around and do a whole episode on that one.
Mm-hmm.
That one right there is worthy.
Shit, we can definitely do that. Shit, we can make that shit next week. Birthday episode. Shit.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's run that shit back, because that's a worthy topic to be discussed. Because believe it or not, we, like I say, specifically black men, trained, you ain't supposed to have emotion, you ain't supposed to have feelings, you aren't supposed to dog females out, you ain't supposed to cater to them, all of these things. But I think a lot of times we do that with the expectations of not getting anything in return. Mm-hmm. So when you have a woman look you in your face and your eyes and tell you, I appreciate you for who you are and what you do, if anything, if a man has any doubt, desire, or want to cheat, what you think is the first thing that is going to come to his mind? I have a woman that values, trusts, loves me, and appreciates me. So, ladies, if you don't say that to your man, and you got a woman over here that does, oh, you do that, that's entertaining his hobbies, habits, what he does for a living, it is easy for him to stray away. Because he feels like, I'm not getting it from you. You don't see me for what I am. It's foreign. So if you do that, I feel like that is definitely a speed bump for a man. Mm-hmm. Hesitation to do something he not business. So,
especially like how you said, if you as a man do those things for your lady with the purest of intentions, not expecting anything in return, literally doing it just to do it,
right?
And she does come back and say, I really appreciate you. I love you for that. Oh, that makes that shit even better.
Bro, that makes...
Because I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it for the recognition. I'm not doing it for you to pay me back. Anything like that. I'm doing it because I cut for you. I love you. I want to be with you. I want you to be taken care of. Because I know if you on top of your shit, you're going to make my life that much easier.
Bro.
So you do that shit with the purest of intentions, and then she come back with that. I appreciate you. I love you for doing that for me. Shit.
Look. Ladies, a man worth his salt will run for a brick wall for you when he hears that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, seriously. Like, he will do anything and everything under the sun. If he is worth his grain in salt, that hits on all types of cylinders. So, like you say, not looking for it, but when you just drop that, I'm glad that you my man. I appreciate you for what you did. You didn't have to do that, but I acknowledge it, I see it, and I love you for it. He may sit up there and say, baby, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to say that. That's what a man's supposed to do. But deep down, we put you on that pedestal in a way or in a sense that you can't even imagine.
No.
So, yeah, we definitely got to pick that up. That's real. That's on point.
Most definitely. Yeah, that's right. I guess real quick before we get out of here, I hate, because I think the last time some shit like this happened, I think I said the same thing, that I've just grown desensitized to this shit.
Okay.
But we're right back here again. Michigan. It just, like I said, I hate that I'm growing desensitized to this shit, but it's like, you can't get over one thing and then another thing happens. It's just like,
yeah.
a lot of shit got to change. I can say that.
On so many levels. The thing is that people necessarily don't want them to.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like they are afraid of what they will lose by making change, when in reality, change is what's needed. What a good friend of mine once said, what changes if nothing changes? You can't expect, if you want it to stop, you got to do something about it. You can't sit up here and bellyache and say, oh, this shit sucks, it hurts. Okay, what are we going to do about it? Because at the end of the day, no parent is supposed to outlive their kids.
Mm-hmm.
None. And then you see the stages, the hints, the signs, the way that it was brought up to where it could have been prevented, and it wasn't. It's tough, and one of the most frustrating things that I hear from politicians and people that upsets me the most is how they hide behind religion and God with it. My thoughts and prayers are with you. Faith without action is dead.
Mm-hmm.
You can pray all day, but if you ain't gonna do nothing about it, well then shit, what's the point? So, yeah, it's frustrating. It's irritating because you have people who have lost sons and daughters from stuff that could have been preventable, and it wasn't. So,
and I just, it annoys me so bad just because it's like, what comes with change is the feeling of being uncomfortable.
Right.
And too many people are afraid of being uncomfortable. They rather just be comfortable, just, stand pat and, just go about with, the predictableness of being comfortable, of knowing what's going to happen. Too many people, it just, and not even just in this situation, just in life in general. People hear me when I say this. If you are going to change something, then you have to be ready to be uncomfortable.
Right.
Because that's going to come with it.
No doubt.
To grow as either a person or as a society with issues like this. We're going to have to be uncomfortable with this shit. Right. To start fixing some of this shit.
Right.
It just, I don't know. This shit is it's getting real old, man. Because it's like, again, I'm not a parent, professional uncle. I couldn't imagine being a parent saying, love you, see you later. Dropping your kid off at school, and then you never see them again.
Bruh, especially
alive again, I should say.
Especially when it could be preventable. Your lack of emergency, urgency, understanding, preparation took my child out of this world. Especially knowing that if it was the other way around, my child being black or brown mixed, if those same signs had brought up, the book would have been thrown out.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, that to me is unacceptable. That to me, I feel like, especially with the one in Michigan, no parent should be crying over that because it should have been avoidable. Mm-hmm. And so to have that happen, there's, like the old saying goes, and I said this in a previous episode, and it hits on a whole new level. When a husband dies, it's a widow. When a wife dies, when a husband dies, widower. Wife dies, widow. When both parents dies, the child is an orphan. But when a kid dies, there's not a word in a fucking dictionary that can convey the amount of hurt, sadness that comes with a parent knowing that, guess what? I live my life. I've been on this earth for a certain amount of years. I've brought something that means more to me than myself, my legacy, my life. To have that taken away from you. And it could have been prevented. It's not a word in a dictionary that can explain that type of hurt. So, no, yeah, it's frustrating. It's a tough pill to swallow. Wholeheartedly.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah. So, yeah, that's
definitely tough.
That's pretty much all I had on that. I think that's pretty much all I had, period.
That's
shit.
All I got, bro.
I didn't think we was going to go this long, shit, but
alcohol took us there.
That's how cold we are, though.
Just like that.
maybe that's just how loose we are.
Fuck around, y'all might get this more often. Shit.
Let's see how this shit shake. Shit. Well, we'll be back next week for my birthday episode.
Yes, indeed.
And we're going to make shake again with y'all next week. Might even try to have some guests on to further talk about this, that whole topic with men and validation and shit. Try to get a couple females on to add their perspective as well.
Shit, even if we do a live episode with live questions or shit like that, people pop in, pop out, see what that looks like. Play it by ear, see how it goes.
Definitely figure something out, make sure. But until then, though, episode 80, whatever the fuck it is, 81, 82, somewhere in there. We here. Shit. As always, it is your boy, the bad guy, P-Mac.
Hey, yo, it's your boy, the Walking Holiday He-Man.
We're going to go ahead and get up out of here. I guess we're going to ride out and let this Jay-Z ride out again. Today is indeed December 4th. It'll be the 5th by the time y'all hear this. But it's December 4th for us right now. And happy birthday, Jay-Z, who happens to have a song called December 4th. So I'm going to go ahead and rock that, and we're going to let this shit ride out, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Later.